Good morning. This is Dr. Tariq. Today I am going to discuss medical terminology of the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of two testes, two epididymis tubes. These are two testes, two epididymis tubes, two vas deferens, two ejaculatory duct, two seminal vesicles. These are seminal vesicles, ejaculatory duct, vas deferens, epididymis, testis, and one prostate gland, two bulbourethral glands at the base of the prostate gland, and at the base of the urinary bladder we have one prostate gland. So these structures constitute the male reproductive system, and we will do medical terminology today. We start from the testis. Testis has four word roots. Number one is orchi, and I make the word orchialgia. Algia is pain, orch is testis, so pain in the testis. Number two word root is orch, O-R-C-H and slash O. This is combining form of the orch. Orcho. From orcho I make orchitis. Infection or inflammation of the testis. Remember, itis stands for both inflammation and infection. Orchido. I make the word orchidotosis, drooping down of the testis. Orchidectomy, surgical removal of the testis. Sometimes we have to remove the testis because the tumor that is there on the testis that looks to be cancerous, or at least the report from the pathology is that it is cancer. So we have to remove the orchid testis to save the life of the person. Number four word root for testis is testo. I make the word testalgia, pain in the testis. Next word root is epididymo. Epididymo stand for epididymus. Epididymo stand for epididymus. Epididymitis, inflammation on the epididymal tube. The next word is scroto. Scroto stand for scrotum. Scrotum is a sac that contains both the testes. So scrotal mean related to the related to the scrotum. So now two word roots for sperm. Spermato and spermo. Spermato and spermo. From spermato, the word made is spermatocele. That is the hernia of the epididymis that contains sperms. That is swelling of the epididymis that contains the sperm. Next is spermo. From spermo, we make the word spermogenesis. Genesis is formation. Sperm is sperm. So formation of the sperm is known as spermogenesis or spermatogenesis. Another word is oligo. Oligo means scanty or less. Oligospermia, less quantity, less number of sperm present in the semen. Normally there are 20 to 50 million sperm in 1 milliliter of the semen. Next word is aspermia. Aspermia means I told you no, without. Spermia, condition of sperm, condition of no sperm. So some people, they are congenitally, they have no sperm in their semen and they cannot reproduce. That condition is known as aspermia. If they have less, that is known as scanty or less. If they have no sperm at all and they cannot reproduce, this is known as aspermia. Next word root is prostato. Prostato stands for prostate gland. We can say prostatitis, infection of the prostate gland, prostatomegaly, enlargement of the prostate gland, that is abbreviated as BPH, benign prostatic hypertrophy. And we have to remove this prostate gland, prostatectomy. This is a prostatectomy, or we have to do PURP, perurethral resection of the prostate gland. Through the urethra, we can remove piece by piece. Next word root is vesico. Vesico means spinal cord, spinal vesicle. Vesiculitis. Vesiculitis. Infection is the seminal vesicle. Remember, infection in seminal vesicle or prostate gland or testis, they can all lead to oligospermia, less production. Next is vas. Vas means duct. So vasectomy, surgical removal of the part of the vas deferens. Here a piece is removed from here. Here a piece is removed from here, and they're tied from here and here. If this is done bilaterally on both sides, then this is male sterilization. Now the sperm cannot reach the semen from this side or this side, so there will be no reproduction. This person now cannot reproduce the child. This is known as male sterilization, bilateral vasectomy. We have removed part of the vas deferens from this side and from this side. So now there is no connection. So sperm coming from testis can go to the vas deferens up to this point, but cannot go to the join the semen. Now next word is androgen. Ander mean male. Ander mean male and gen mean to produce. So they produce the secondary sexual characteristics of the male. These are the hormones, androgenic hormones, that produce the secondary sexual characteristics in the male. And what are those? Development of the testis, development of the penis to adult size, beard on the face, and then hairs, eruption of hairs on the chest and also in the genital area, and muscular body of the male. These are the secondary sexual characteristics of the male, and they are all produced by the androgens, that are androgenic hormones. Next word root is crypto. Crypto means hidden. Sometime a baby is born and his one testis is absent, or his both the testes are absent, not there. This is known as cryptochism, condition of hidden testes. Actually, the testes are formed in the abdomen of the baby when baby is himself being produced in the uterus of his mother, and these testes descend down outside the body just before the delivery or just after the delivery, but they are formed during that time when the child is being developed himself in the abdomen. They develop in the abdomen of the baby, and they come out just before the delivery of the baby or just after the delivery, and sometimes it does not happen, and that is known as cryptochism. Phimosis. Phimosis is narrowing of the opening of this urethra, or narrowing of the prepuce. That become narrow and the stream of the urine becomes thin. That is known as phimosis. The treatment for phimosis is circumcision. So circumcision means surgical removal of the foreskin or prepuce. Surgical removal of the foreskin or prepuce, because there is phimosis due to infection. This has become narrow and it is difficult to pass the urine, and that will definitely lead to infection of the penis. The terminal part of the penis is known as glans penis. glans penis, and the word root for it is balan, B-A-L-A-N, balan, B-A-L-A-N, balan, balano, combining form of the word root, balan. So balan, we can make the word balanitis, balanitis. And if phimosis is there and we do not do circumcision, it will lead to balanitis because some urine will stay inside the prepuce and touching the glans penis permanently. So definitely it will lead to infection. We know that there is a urethra that runs through the penis up to the end, that is normal. But what happens sometime, the urethra does not grow completely, it stops somewhere in the penis, and opening is made below the penis. When the child pee, the pee goes downward, not forward or not upward. It goes downward. This is known as hypospadia. Spadia mean fissure, split, and hypo mean below. So this fissure is below, under the surface of the penis. So this is known as hypospadia. This is one condition. Number two condition is, instead of opening downward, it opens upward on the upper surface of the penis. And when baby pee, the pee go up like this, like a fountain, and then come down. This is known as epispadia. So this fissure, this split is on the upper surface of the penis. Epispadia and hypospadia. Fissure is up, epispadia. Fissure is down the undersurface of the penis, hypospadia. And the third condition is, this fissure is made on the side of the penis, not up, not down, on the side. And when baby pee, it goes to the lateral side, this way or this side. If it is on this side, it will go to this side. If it is this split is on this side, the pee will go to this side. So this is known as it. This is known as paraspedia. Sorry, paraspedia. Para mean beside, on the side of. So this is on the side of the penis. So this is known as paraspedia. Paraspedia, hypospadia, epispadia. These condition of the. An infection of the gland penis is known as balanitis, and the narrowing of the external urinary meatus is known as phimosis. Another word root is varico. Varico. Varico means dilated veins. What happens is, there are a few veins around the testis, because blood that comes and supply these organs, it has to go back. There are few veins around the testis. Sometime what happens is, they become dilated, just like the dilated veins of the legs. Varicose vein of the leg, they dilate, and this is known as, from varico we make the word varicocele. So this is swelling due to dilated veins. Varicocele means this is swelling due to dilated veins. This happen around the testis, and the testis come out because testis cannot survive in the temperature of 98.6. This is the temperature of our body inside. So that's why it comes out. It can survive the temperature outside, but it cannot survive the temperature inside 98.6. But if blood stays here all the time due to varicocele, the temperature is again like 98.6. So it can lose the ability to reproduce a child, because the sperm made in this high temperature will be either less in quality or less in quantity, and person becomes sterile. And this usually happen in children, bilateral orchitis, after the mumps. When they suffer mumps, that same virus can cause orchitis of both the testes at the same time.